That's the one right there. He over here saying hard ass shit. You stay right there. So I'm guessing you packed him up now? Yeah, we still pending on that. Or did he run off or something? No, he's just float.
Mm. Good.
At least things have stayed interesting. No one stopped me yet.
The pride of the gate.
A long way to go still.
Hey! Bob!
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed.
Talk to me.
Gone with the weave. Forever dauntless.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Looking ahead.
If you want to keep your
Your violence hasn't.
Where am I needed?
Let's get going.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
The fuck did you do? You did not just do that. Leave my shit alone. Get the fuck out of here.
We just
Can't afford to let up.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Weapon blueprints. The master blacksmith's work.
The sketching's rough. A work in progress, I reckon.
No time to dally.
Blade at the ready.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let's see what my touch can do.
Let's move.
Trap. Be cautious.
What's next?
Net 20.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Sousabar. If only I knew where to find some.
No time to rest.
Let's get on with it. Let's pop you open, shall we?
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. I can feel it work.
A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. Oh, it's not so. Sincerely, though. I understand. I bow.
Soldiers at rest. I bet those bones have some stories to tell.
Whoever they were, their equipment's no use to them now.
That's curious.
My faith will guide me.
Still alive, so that's progress.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank...
You would have died in the attempt.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill... Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yeah! Then we...
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be...
I'd hug you if it would... No room in your party. What should I do?
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Let's hop. What's the story?
Road ahead.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. and I'll face my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I need to stop.
That away.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zara. Good news. What's the story? Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Need anything else? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need? Sylvanus, guide your...
What am I to do?
Can't give up now.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
key. Wonder what it opens.
That might be worth a look.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
The only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
I wonder what the next move is.
The pride of the gate.
What's next, I wonder? Have to keep low.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What's cooking?
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you inclined.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Oof.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. Zariel? Please. We thought you were devil, but Tyr will not consign us to our death. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore, Karlach.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Survival is all that matters.
Ready for another round? Incoming.
I won't give in. Time to press ahead. Light on my feet.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Got to concentrate.
On the victor's path, I found my mark. Sharp as ever.
Fuck.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Still live. Why are you wrong? Something feeling a little off, bro. I don't know what it is. Doing that shit. Let me just. Are you not worried about Gojo attacking you while telling me this? Yeah, pretty sure. I'm gonna be so real with you. That's mad. You was disrespectful ever since you know. Look, so when I get off the phone with you, right? You
That ought to do it.
That's what I do. So I'm saying, like, just go ahead. I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of shook.
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can... The first time I faced down those paladins, sounds like a good lead. Hopefully...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Can't afford to stay idle.
What to do?
Hey, good looking.
All right. What now?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnar's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart. I miss my forge.
Up my engine. Hey, soldier. Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? The year I was a kid, through the jig, she put this 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash, politician. I guess I was 9. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so Soldier?
Shoes. Where are my boots?
How fares the search?
We can even walk. So buddy's still tweaking off life right now. Right, but you know I'm done talking now, so I'll pull up and start swinging, and he's dodging me effortlessly, mind you. But after he dodging for a while, I turn around and I see him upside down, and he hit me with the meanest attack. And you know he was flexing because there was no possible reason you should be upside down. How hard was you hit? No, I'm certain something inside me is broken. I'm trying to tell myself it ain't. But every time I move a certain type of way, I'm feeling something tap up against each other. B, you are not okay. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I don't even know why I'm still fighting right now. Listen, I'm not getting paid for this shit at all. But I'm telling you, I gotta prove something and beat this ass. Yeah, you could probably be doing something a lot more productive, like checking on Megami. Who? Megami. What is that? Don't worry about it, but what are you about to do? I'm about to pack Buddy up. I think he might die. I'll promise you, when I find your old man, I'm personally gonna fuck him up.
Now, why'd you go and say something like that, Phil, huh?
Fuck him up. Promise you, when I find your old man, I'm personally gonna fuck.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
What I wouldn't do for better.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yeah. Speaking of, I could eat a